right, so moving right along, because there was a lot of drama that happened on Wednesday night. Like Wednesday night, they call it what? Blackout Wednesday before
Blackout Wednesday.
Thanksgiving.
Folks get blackout drunk. That's what it be.
People do get blackout drunk. They have a lot of different issues that be happening on these Blackout Wednesdays into early Thursday morning. And one couple who was in the news recently for some crazy things going on was Ray J and his wife, Princess Love.
Oh, wow.
So over the Thanksgiving little holiday that we had here, Ray J was arrested after allegedly pulling a gun out on Princess Love while live streaming. This is according to TMZ. And so the entire incident was caught on video, and Ray J he allegedly pulled out a gun on Princess Love, but then he also threatened to kill a man during this live stream.
Straight up.
Crazy. So they're saying the chaos erupted early Thursday morning when Ray J went live from inside of his house and immediately was ranting that he was having the worst Thanksgiving in the effing world, claiming that someone was trying to take his kids and that he was also being threatened. Things were spiraled after that, and Ray J appeared to snatch a gun off of the table and load the pistol, saying, "If these N-words step foot close to this door, I'm gonna blow this effing S away, bro." It's really hard to censor yourself live. He stormed off camera, and moments later he was seen yelling at someone off screen, ordering them to get out of the house and accusing them of trespassing. Princess Love then walks in saying that she's about to just take the kids, all right, because the kids were in the house. They just trying to have a nice little Thanksgiving or night before Thanksgiving, and chaos is going on in the middle of the night. And so Princess Love is like, listen, this guy Ray J, it seems very unhinged right now, so I'm about to grab my kids and I'm about to jet up on out of here, because they were at Ray J's house, I believe. But that's when Princess was seen on camera holding their daughter Melody and accusing Ray of pointing a gun at her, repeatedly telling him, "You pointed a gun at us." And as Ray fires back, he's like, "You and your cousin are drunk, yo. Like, y'all are drunk." And then Princess calls him a woman abuser. And then seconds later, a woman and a man enter and then confronts Ray J, which then triggers an explosion from Ray J even more. And he's like, "Dude, I will shoot the F out of you. I have a gun right now, bro. Like, don't be playing with me like this." But then the camera gets set down, the audio keeps rolling, and you just hear Ray J constantly threatening the people who are in his house, saying, "Get out of my house before I shoot you." And the kids are crying. It is just chaos. And I'm like, what is going on? It's family time.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be for families.
Right.
But it just seems like things were just not going right for them. And that is when a police complaint was called for like a domestic violence dispute, and Ray J gets arrested. He has now been out on bail. I believe he had like a $50,000 bail, and he was out earlier this morning or yesterday morning. Then Princess Love, she comes out, right? And she's like, "Listen, I have to explain myself now at this point, because y'all done seen all this chaos happen. I was just trying to co-parent, have a great time with my kids and my family at Ray J's house, and now all of this crap is going on." And I'm like, listen, I'm not about to have the kids involved in this, so I'm about to get the kids and leave. Ray J's issue was, you and your entire family, Princess, are drunk right now, so I'm not about to have you leaving drunk with my kids in the car. Y'all can go ahead and do that if you want to, but don't bring my kids into it. But honestly, this entire situation, I'm praying for everybody's mental health with this, because it seems like Ray J has honestly just been crashing out recently in the past, like, I want to say couple years, but leading up to this, within the past couple months, it just does seem like Ray J has kind of been crashing out, and I hope that he is okay.
Yeah.
You know, I hope that he is getting the help that he needs, because to be having guns out and you on live stream and people are seeing you do this, and now I think he's banned from like Twitch and things like that because of all of this chaos that's happening around this situation, when she's just trying to co-parent, but yet they both were drunk. Like, Ray J, you were drunk too. It's like, it just gets messy, and now the kids are going to be traumatized. So maybe they need to put up some type of like, I don't want to say take it to the courts, but you might have to take it to the courts if you haven't already, to like figure out how you can do this situation in a healthy manner. Because if this is going to be going on, I don't think that that's good.
Personally, Juice, this ain't surprising. You know, this is not surprising that it led to this. Like, first off, if people have been even paying attention to Ray J and his relationship with Princess, it's always been toxic. It's always been a toxic relationship. It's there's always been some kind of physical activities happening or physical abuse, domestic violence happening. I'll never forget when he pushed her into the pool.
Right.
You know, and I was like, damn, I could never push my...
And that was on his show.
Yeah, it was on his show. And that brings up another valid point too, Juice, because like I really feel that Ray J does a lot of things for a show. I feel like he does a lot of it for the gram, a lot of it for a live stream. Like one thing that Princess has said in that video towards the end of the video, which I think she was spot on with, is Ray J, grow the F up. All right, grow the F up. You out here talking about you about to shoot me. I'm your baby mama. You about to shoot me, you know.
Or shoot the man that was in the house.
Or shoot the man, whomever it may be. You talking about letting this gun off right now, but you on live stream. What type of grown-ass man who ain't even from, he not in his 20s. Okay, this man is grown. He's in his 40s. He was here before technology, and he's here right now with technology in his hand on a live stream, implicating things that he may do that would be looked at as domestic abuse. You know, it's like one of these things where it makes me feel like Ray J is not good at protecting his family. It makes me feel like he's making poor decisions as a family man, as he proclaims to be. You know, and I feel like that's what's wrong with people these days anyway. They want to do everything for the gram. They want to do everything for some likes, you know, all at the peril or all at the expense of their own family, you know, just to get laughter from their audience, just to get a little bit more clicks, just to even get more money at the end of the day. Because I remember Ray J going on to go say, look, you guys think that I do these things randomly. You know, I may talk about, you know, that I had sex with Sexy Red, and I may throw that out there. But ultimately, it's so that I can get more, more dollars for products. People basically end up spending more money with me when I go on these rants. So him doing what he did yesterday on Thanksgiving Day, you know, or well, it was the day before Thanksgiving, right? It was around the Thanksgiving time.
Like Thanksgiving morning, early Thanksgiving morning.
Ray J constructed this idea so we could talk about it today. And on one end, one of these YNs out here may say, oh man, that's super successful. But for me, you know, being the man that I am, I would say that is a sucker move to go out there and put your family out there like that in danger. You know what I'm saying? And then to have people just sit back and talk about it, you know, it's preposterous to me.
But that's why I don't think that he is doing this for clicks and for views, bro. Like, I think something mentally is really going wrong with Ray J, and he's crashing out in front of us when really I think it is a cry out for help.
It could be a cry out for help, but I will say this. I remember when Ray J came up here earlier this year. He came up here to Milwaukee earlier this year for after party for the for the Millennial Tour, right? The Millennium Tour, whatever, right? First thing that Ray J did, because it was Ray J, it was Pleasure P, it was Bobby Valentino and Sammy. All right, and they were all coming to the old what is that place called? The old Onyx. They were coming out there on the north side. Anyway, soon as these dudes finally get in, first person on the microphone was Ray J. You know what Ray J was saying? I can't perform with these dudes no more. I can't do it no more with these dudes. To cause drama, to cause an uproar, to cause a stir. This is what Ray J has been grown accustomed to do with inside of his career. Even when we talk about the Kim Kardashian sex tape, that whole thing, that whole scandal, that was planned out. It was planned. You know, he knew what he was getting into. They'd already signed a contract to make the movie. So Ray J knows one thing. He knows that drama sells, and he's going to continue to do it throughout the tenure of his career until he probably get old. And even when he get old, he probably still going to go have the Depends on and show y'all his diapers. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, I would agree that he does do stuff for entertainment because he is an entertainer. So that is part of his job. That's part of his role. It's part of his career.
You can make it what you want. You can make it what you want.
What are you talking about?
You don't have to be out here holding the gun on live stream to get some views.
But that's why I'm saying what he did there was not part of his bit. Like, that was not him being entertaining. That was him having a mental cry out for help as a drunk man who was on live and is trying to understand what he mentally is going through. Like, you got to be able to separate the two and be able to see the differences between someone trying to stir up. Because who does that? Like, that's not even entertaining. Grab up some.
You don't think so?
Grab a gun in front of your children. Like, that's not cool to me.
It is a storyline that people will get attached to, especially on Thanksgiving Day.
I'm not gonna say that that's something like to get arrested and all that. Like, no, like nobody does that. Just
people do that. I
don't think Ray J did that for that. No, absolutely not. Something is going wrong, and people need to step in. I don't know if Brandy needs to step in, or if their mom, what's her name, Sonia, if she needs to step in and help him out and really take him to rehab, take him to some therapy or something like that. But I don't want to see Ray J going out bad like this.
I personally don't want to see that either.
Now, him and what he does at his concerts, or what he's doing in certain interviews, and him being on Kai Cenat stream and stuff, that is for entertainment. But what happened?
But what did he do?
What happened Thursday morning with his family around and his children around? I don't think that had anything to do with trying to be entertaining, and I think that had everything to do with him having some type of feelings inside of him that he don't know how to control.
He hasn't suppressed, or he has these feelings suppressed. He has these emotions suppressed, and he finds different ways to get them out, is what you're saying. He's going through some kind of mental crisis.
Yeah, I think he's crying out for help.
I don't think so. I think it's all entertainment for Ray J. I'll never forget, even on the Love and Hip Hop episode with him and Safari and a few other dudes, he was the person who suggested that, hey, we should all go get our sperm count checked.
Why
as an episode.
Do you think, why you don't think he separates the two? I guess that's what I'm trying to understand.
Because this is what, so one thing that they say about people, right? When it comes down to,
because you play a lot, right?
Oh, look, well, we're not going to do that right now. I'm talking about Ray J.
We talk about people, aren't we?
We are talking about people
who are entertaining. Some people know how to separate the two. So why you don't think he knows how to separate the two?
I believe that at this point, Ray J is who Ray J is and who he believes himself to be. Some people move with ego. Ray J is a person who moves with ego. All right, and when you move with ego, you can't really ever separate the two, because you believe your ego is you. Your ego is who you believe you are versus who you truly are. And I believe that Ray J just believes the hype of who he is, so he continues to live in that lifestyle, or act as if he lives in that lifestyle still. So when it came down to him suggesting that show idea to the producers, they went on ahead and go do it. Why? Because he felt like it would be an entertaining conversation. Even when you talked about the Kai Cenat idea, he tried to one up Marlon, because everybody went on to go say that Marlon hopping on Kai Cenat was one of the greatest. Ray J hop on after, and he tried to take shots with Kai Cenat.
I just think, yes, because that was him.
It's a grown ass man.
But that was him trying to be entertaining, just like you be over here making up with the big butt. Entertaining, because that's your job in that moment.
But is he being entertaining, or is it a cry for help?
I'm saying
that's what you're saying.
No, that might not be a cry for help, but what just happened on Wednesday night?
So a grown man hopping in the shower with a young man, ass naked, that's not a cry for help.
Thursday morning, it's a terrible joke. It's a terrible entertainment. But what I'm saying with him with this gun situation, I don't think that that's something for entertainment. And it's crazy that you're even saying this like you know him for real. You don't know that man. You don't know him doing stuff for entertainment.
But you over here being his therapist. You over here trying to give him a fake diagnosis.
But what I'm saying is, you of all people should know that some people do things for entertainment, and then other times they do not. So
when you have a track record of doing these types of things, different story.
Okay,
it's like Kanye West. Kanye, I know when he crashes out, we got some kind of product about to be sold. That's what's about to happen when Kanye crashing out. Right or wrong? Put it in the chat. Let us know how y'all feel.
I think you acting like you know him and you don't. Like, let's just send prayers for this man.
I never said I did know him. I met him.
The family is getting involved now. The kids are being traumatized constantly. Like, Princess Love went on to say, like, the kids came over one day and saw you naked in bed with a woman. Like, that is unacceptable. That's crazy. And that's not for entertainment. That is him not being right in the head. And I can separate the two. I can see the differences, and I'm going to send prayers to him and his family, and I hope he gets it right, because Ray J is definitely a person who he's funny, he's entertaining, but I think that some things that he does for entertainment isn't necessarily the most tasteful things that he can do, but he hasn't matured, and he's gone through so much. The industry puts him through so much, or has put him through so much.
I think he put himself through a lot.
And I can feel for that. So when kids get involved, I don't think that should be anything entertainment worthy. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy to me. But I'm trying to debate shit out, do another one and just move on. I think I might just move on and save this other one for Monday, because it's already 7:52. All right, you guys. So